Hi, this is a quick intro to the wealth of resources that are available to you as an EDD student through the UWF libraries. The page that you're looking at is the library's homepage, and you can see that the address for that is uwf.edu/library. You can also find it from anywhere on the UWF website using the quick links that are up here at the top, or you can log into MyUWF and search library in the MyUWF portal. Once you're in the library's homepage, on this row of tabs here in the middle, you can see that there's one called Access, and it's green with a check mark on it because I'm on campus while I'm recording this video. If you are off campus and not logged in, it's going to be red and it's going to have an X. If that's the case, you can click on the tab, and instead of displaying this good to go message, it's going to display a message that will walk you through the process to log in. In order to log in, you don't need anything other than your Argonet username and password, the same one that you use for your email and e-learning. I'm going to highlight a couple of things on the website. We are going to start out by talking about OneSearch, which is right here in the center of the page. I'm going to briefly touch on the databases and eJournals tabs. We're going to talk about the guide for EDD students that I have built to show you, kind of be a repository of all the library resources that you might use during the EDD program. And then we're going to talk very briefly about citation management and the citation manager that the library recommends. So first off, let's talk about these tabs. OneSearch is a discovery service tool, and it brings together all of the catalog of books as well as the results from many of our databases. This databases tab is going to give you access to specific databases. You can either use the A to Z list here to go directly to the one that you're looking for, or you can look at databases by subject. You'll see that there's this education databases right here. There's also the eJournals tab. This is where you want to go if you have a specific journal that you know that you're looking for. If perhaps an instructor has given you the name of a journal that you should be looking in, or you've found multiple articles, or there's a journal that's particularly close to your research interest, this is where you can go to see which databases that journal is in, if we have access to it, what years that access is for. All of that you can find by searching right here. So let's do a quick search in OneSearch just so you can see. And I'm going to do educational psychology. Obviously this is a really broad topic, so we're going to get a lot of results, just under 1 million. It will pop up if there is a publication with that name. It's going to pop that up at the top, and you'll be able to search within that publication specifically. You'll notice that right now we have a ton of different results. Ebooks, physical books, all kinds of different results. But let's say that you're looking specifically for peer-reviewed articles. You can limit right here to scholarly peer-reviewed. I know a lot of times people will also limit to full text. You want to avoid doing that. Do not limit to full text because that's going to really put a cap on the number of results that you'll see here. You're only going to see results that OneSearch is able to have as full text, and that's not super helpful to you as you're looking, because we can get pretty much any article that you find through interlibrary loan. We may have it in another database as full text, just not here in this database. So don't limit your searches to full text only. You can also limit your publication date down here. Let's say that you're looking for things that are published within the past 5 years. We can go ahead and change that to 2013. And you'll notice each time we limit something over here on the left, the number of total results goes down. So now we're down to 126,000. Some other things that you can narrow here, you can narrow to journals, conference materials. You can open up the subject and see if there's a particular aspect of educational psychology that you want to narrow to. If you click on the Show More link right here, it's going to pop those out. You'll see how many of the current results have this term in the subject. So those are all helpful things to do. You can also narrow by language, and also sometimes by location, but it doesn't look like that is an option that it's giving us for this particular search. As you're looking at things, if you're in an EBSCO database like OneSearch or any of the other EBSCO databases, you're going to see this little folder function. I always like to show this to people. You can add things to the folder and then come up here to the top bar, click on that folder, and the things that you've added to the folder will be there. You can do that across multiple searches as long as you don't close the window. Also like to point out here on page options, if you switch from brief, which is the automatic result, to detailed, you're going to get the abstracts as well. This can be really helpful when you're scanning to try and find relevant articles quickly. So again, that's under page options, switch to detailed to turn that on. You can also change the number of results per page, change the layout. It's up to you. Over here on share, I also like to show you this. Once you've come up with a really specific search that's very relevant to, say, your dissertation topic, you may want to create an email alert, and you can do that here under share. You can also come here and grab this persistent link and save that to come back to this search. Anytime you're in a database, you don't want to use the URL that's up here in the URL bar. It's dynamic, not static, and it will not get you back where you need to go. That is a little bit of library search basics. There is more information about how to effectively search the library's databases in the resource guide for EDD students. You can get to that by going to Research Help on the library homepage, clicking on Research Guides, and then in the search bar that's on that page, typing in EDD, and you'll see EDD library resources. Or you can type the address in directly. It's libguides.uwf.edu/EDD. This guide covers everything from how to search, basic search strategies, even more than what we've had time to get into here, advanced search strategies, how to find all of these different types of materials, breaking down recommended resources, talking about how to structure literature reviews, a guide to APA style and how to properly cite things, and then also a guide to citation management, which is what we're going to end on today. When you look at citation management is software that helps you organize citation information, store references, and produce bibliographies. It will not only help you organize information that you have found, but also to properly cite it. We recommend RefWorks, which you can see here. RefWorks allows you to add all of your references. It will create a citation page for you, so it'll create the references page from the citations that you select. If you're interested in using RefWorks, if you go up, again, back out to the main LibGuides page, the main research guide page here, and search for RefWorks, you'll see that there's a whole guide on how to use RefWorks. Again, that's libguides.uwf.edu/RefWorks, and you can use that to manage your citations. If you have any questions, please contact the library. We are more than happy to help you find what you need. We are here for you. Thanks.